Thank you, Chairman Mulcahy. This is a great honor. I want to also thank Dr. Marbach and Dr. Warner for their warm welcome to the Georgian Court family. You know, I'm just very proud and thrilled to be here today alongside the distinguished faculty and alumni, and of course, the amazing students. The family and the friends who are here to support you, it's just incredible. And you all can't see that from where you sit, but there'll be a drone picture, I understand, that'll look out and see the crowd. So families, thank you all for being here today. It's also a wonderful and humble feeling to be recognized along these two distinguished colleagues. And I know I speak for everyone here when I say thank you for the inspiring service to the state and to the people of New Jersey. Thank you so much. So, to the class of 2019, I of course want to start by saying congratulations. But also thank you. Whenever I have an opportunity to see students or to see young people, I just get a sense of promise about our future. And today reinforces that sense of optimism that I do have. You've had an incredible willingness to invest in yourselves and make your future a priority, and that is indeed an inspiration for all of us. And it's wonderful to see your hard work pay off and to know that all that you have achieved here at Georgian Court will serve you so well in many years to come and on whatever path it may lead to. You know, my journey in healthcare began during my undergraduate days at the University of Connecticut. Although my parents worked very hard, they did not have significant savings or income to spare. Now, my sister Susan, who's here with us today, was the smart one in the family. She got a scholarship. Me, on the other hand, like many students, had to work, and I'm sure many of you understand that, and you had to have a job while you were holding down your studies to help pay your expenses. One of the things I did was train as an emergency medical technician, and in doing so, in addition to being able to support some of what I was doing, I discovered that my life's work and passion was really about helping people. And that has really guided me for the last 30 plus years. You know, as an EMT, you have an opportunity to care for one patient at a time. You know, in the back of that ambulance, your responsibility was to focus on that person that was right in front of you, to do everything you could do to help them, and in some instances, save them. And I was pretty lucky because I knew from day one that caring for others was exactly what I wanted to do. But as I was working, I recognized that I had a love for business and eventually found my way to this profession of healthcare administration. And as a hospital administrator, for years you have the opportunity to be able to care for others, but you do it through others. You do it by supporting physicians. You do it by supporting nurses and the countless others who provide hope and healing to communities every day. And I loved every minute that I had of working alongside them. Today, as a CEO of the Atlantic Health System, you know, I have the honor of helping to care for a region of almost 5 million people who live and work and raise their children in hundreds of different communities across New Jersey. And as Chairman Mulcahy said, I also have the honor of serving in the role of Chairman of the American Hospital Association. And in that capacity, it's a tremendous privilege to travel around the country and speak with caregivers about their efforts to create better access, affordability, and inclusion in the care that's being delivered in their communities. So to the students, that may seem like a pretty big leap from somebody who couldn't get a scholarship and had to put themselves through school. Again, back to my comment, how did I get invited to this party? But when I think back about it, it all makes sense, and I can really see how I got here. So if there's a lesson in my journey for the class of 2019, I really believe it's twofold. And your president hit on the first one. First thing is, pursue your passion. You know, I was lucky to find healthcare early in my life and to know that that is where I belonged. And I hope that many of you find yourself in that same position. That the work that excites and challenges you and gives you a sense of purpose you find early. Because every day it's wonderful to think about going to work. I feel excited about what I can accomplish each and every day, and I've never regretted that. Now for others among you, that road to finding that passion may take a little longer, and it might have some twists and some turns. But don't worry about that. It will work out. It'll work out as long as you keep looking for your passion and purpose. I guarantee you your destination will eventually become clear. And that really leads me to the second part of this lesson. The most important part of my journey were the people I encountered along the way. The relationships that I was able to build with my coworkers, in a community, and in my personal life. And that gave me everything that I needed. I found mentors who guided me and sometimes pushed me to that next step on my journey. I found role models whose paths I could follow, and they inspired me to think bigger, work harder to realize those big plans and ideas. And even the tough relationships, and sometimes the bad behavior of others, taught me valuable lessons. But only because I was able to see them as learning experiences and warning signs of the path that I did not want to go down. Most importantly, I also found people who needed my help in their journeys. Sometimes it was a colleague. Oftentimes it's a team member who just needed me to listen in a difficult or uncertain time. And other times it was a patient or a family who needed somebody to speak up and intervene on their behalf to make sure that they received the care that they needed. And all of these people showed me my true purpose in life, and that really allowed me to pursue my passion. So that's my advice to all of you. Pursue your passion, and along the way, build relationships with the people around you. Listen to them. Look at their faces and see who they really are. These are the people that are going to make your days more exciting and enjoyable. They'll help make your career more interesting and more meaningful. And these are the people who will give your life true purpose. Thank you for this honor, and thank you for being here today.